This is my African violet. It's done blooming, so some maintenance needs to be done. I did a little bit of research to find out what I needed to do, and I took all of the larger leaves that were around the bottom, that were kind of touching the ground and the edge of the pot. I clipped them all out. And then what I'm going to do next is to trim out all of the blooms that are done blooming, which is all of them. So there's a bunch of them. They're all dry. I was just checking on them there. And yep, they're ready for me to trim them all out. So I'm taking my scissors and going to cut them out. There, now you'll see what I'm doing. I go down as close to the bottom of the stem as I can and clip out the flower that is no longer good. It's all dried up. It has stopped blooming. From what I read, this trimming out of the leaves and the blooms, the plant needs it in order to use more energy in producing more leaves and more blooms. So you'll be able to see when I give you a more close-up that the plant has quite a few new little leaves coming in. And it still has some big leaves, and I'm going to leave those on for the time being. But I'll show you in just a bit what I did with the leaves that I cut out. So I'm almost done clipping out the leaves here. This plant kind of intimidated me, but I did some reading and I'm doing what the supposed experts say to do. So you can see the plant looks healthy. It's got lots of new little leaves coming up in it. These leaves are so pretty. So velvety green on the top and velvety purple on the underside. Beautiful plant. Okay, here's what I did with the leaves that I cut out of the plant. I'm using some rooting powder. I discovered when I opened it that I had also put some cinnamon in there. So it's rooting powder mixed with cinnamon, but that won't hurt anything. And I started to do that, but I haven't much rooting powder in there. So I took the lid and poured the powder into the lid. That way I can reach the leaf. I put the rooting powder on the leaf and then put it down into some moist soil. That was the first one I poked down, so when I get them all poked in there, I will make sure that the soil is tight around each stem so that they have a chance of rooting. I understand you can also put them in water, but I don't know. I was afraid to do that. I tried that with my begonia leaves twice, actually, and with no luck. So hopefully these African violets will, even if just one of them takes, I will be happy. Because they're so pretty, and that's such a pretty deep purple. The So I have them all planted, and I'm just making sure the dirt is that they're firmly rooted, firmly touching all the dirt. So that's my armchair gardening for today. How to take care of African violets. They need light, but indirect, bright but indirect light. They need water, but not too much of it. They need fertilizer periodically during the summer, preferably a kind that's designed for them. And I'll have to look up and see what kind that is to see if I have something that will work without having to buy some. And they need the pruning, and there are other things they probably need too, but that's it for starters. My plant looks healthy, as you saw. Wish me luck on my leaf cuttings, and I'll let you know what happens. Well, until my next video, may the good Lord surround you with His love and blessings and grace. And I will see you on my next video.